Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm the host of Best of Us Investors. I'm a long-term investor. I'm investing my money for my grandchildren and my children. I don't need it, so I'm looking for opportunities. With that in mind, I invest in change, and change is in this world biotech. The coronavirus is the most important thing that has happened in our lifetime, and so there is an opportunity there, and I've got about 25% of my portfolio in that. If you want to know what that is, go to some of the past videos. This video is about opportunity. Video is about fear. On the other side of fear is opportunity. And right now, the market is dealing with a tremendous amount of fear. Number one, they fear interest rates, they fear inflation, and now Russia and China are coming in. We're wondering if they're going to be an invasion. Is this going to be World War III? This is a surmount of fear. So what I have to do is recognize that this fear could implement some change, could create a crash in the market, and I don't want to be sitting on my hands and saying, oh my God, I didn't know what to do. I want to anticipate it, whether it happens or not, and have a strategy in place as to exactly what I'm going to do if, in fact, this fear takes over and we see a 25, 45% drop in the market all at once. I don't want to be surprised, and I don't want you to be surprised. And with that in mind, I'm going to share my strategy that if Russia invades, if China invades, if the world gets ugly, what am I going to do about it? Stay with me. This will not be financial advice. This will be education based on my past experience of when fear gets to a peak, you need to be ready to react. I remember Nikita Khrushchev in 1962 at the, I believe it was at the UN, taking his shoe off and pounding it on the table and saying, we will bury democracy. Shortly thereafter, we had the Cuban Missile Crisis, and fear took over. I saw the planes fly into the towers. I saw fear take over. We're at another pivot point. Be ready. I'm going to share with you what I'm going to do.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
Okay, as I said, I'm a long-term investor. I want to own about 6, maybe 7 stocks. The stocks I want to own are Facebook, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Nvidia, and Apple. And I wouldn't mind, quite honestly, Homer, getting back into Tesla. But I will get back into Tesla at my price. That is the stipulation, Homer. So, okay, let's talk about that. So I created this spreadsheet on Excel. In fact, on our Discord, we're teaching people how to use Excel spreadsheets for projections and whatever. So if that's something you don't know how to do, come to the Discord. We'll let you into our class. So this is the Excel spreadsheet that I created. And what I've done is list the 7 stocks that I want to be watching when the fear takes over the market. Tesla, as I said, Tesla, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Nvidia, and Apple. What I've done is shown today's current price. What I then show is today's current or forward earnings PE ratio. Then I show the earnings per share. I show the market cap. Now, as you see, earnings per share, I've highlighted in yellow Tesla, Amazon, and Nvidia. They seem to be out of line for me. These are all technology companies, and I know that Tesla is exorbitantly high, and it's because we had so much free money through 2020 and 2021 that it flooded it. It overpriced it. I believe it will come down if the fear hits. And if the fear hits, you can see I'm looking to buy at $415. Will that happen? I don't know. If it does, it probably will happen for one day, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to have the bells go off. I'm going to have the sirens go off. So wherever I am, I will be notified and I will be a buyer. I also then put in Amazon. It's at a 65 PE ratio. If fear comes into play, it could drop from its current price of $3,100 to $2,450. If it does, I want to have a clear mind and say, that's where I want to buy. I don't want to have to go in and say, how much further is it going down? I want the bells to go off when it hits the 2450. I've done the same thing for NVIDIA. I think it's potentially with a PE ratio of 53. It has some correction potential available if fear comes in. I have a target price there of 180. And I have shown you the percent reduction. In other words, how much on sale will Tesla have to be for me to be a buyer? 53%. Amazon 22%, NVIDIA 27%. This is my plan. It's thought out. It's thought out in times of sanity rather than fear. And that's what I want you to do. If there are stocks that you want to buy, create a spreadsheet. As I'll show you, I went to Seeking Alpha and I created an alarm. Okay, let's go to the computer and show you exactly how I walk through this. Okay, so how do I pick my target stock price for Tesla? I come to my trading view chart and I look at Tesla here and I recognize, as I said, their PE ratio is way out of line. I actually sold it back here in October for about $790 a share, $795 I think it was. But I think its PE ratio needs to come down and get in line with other high-tech stocks, of which it is one. I also believe that the free money is over, and the young people who jumped into this thinking that they could make millions are now out of the market. They're gone. They're playing someplace else. And I think we're going to see a correction again because interest rates of inflation, and if Russia or China does something out of the ordinary, we're going to see a major correction. So with that in mind, I want to have a price at which I want to buy Tesla and the other stocks that are in my big six, big seven. And so I've put a price on Tesla down here at about $450 a share. Will it get there? I don't know. But if it does, I want to start owning it again. And so I need to be on alert. Now, how am I going to set up my alert? I've shown you this before. This is Seeking Alpha. I can go here to Seeking Alpha and my price target for Tesla is $415 a share. So I have checked now that I want them to notify me by email and by my mobile phone when it gets there, if it gets there. With technology today, there's no reason you should miss this. So this is part of my Seeking Alpha's program, so I'm taking advantage of it. Then let's talk about the other stocks that I'm doing a similar entry of a target price and waiting to see if it happens. Again, we got a lot of fear in the market right now. I need to make a plan today if that fear actually materializes, if Russia invades Ukraine, if China invades Thailand. If I see a huge drop, I don't want to be sitting on my hands. I want to be ready. I've thought it through. I've looked at the charts. I know where I want to buy in. Okay, so the message I want to deliver you today is have a plan. Know what you want to own and know what you own. And if the opportunity comes, be in a position to make a clear decision. Don't be reactionary. And I'm going to reiterate here, is we are in a state of fear. I get up in the morning and I see that Russia has accused Ukraine of shooting across the peace line. And so the market crashes. That's fear. That's fear of the unknown. When you don't know what's going to happen, when you walk into that haunted house on Halloween and you don't know what is going to happen, you've got an element of fear in your body. And when it happens, you scream, "Oh my God, what's happening?" Okay, that's what we don't want to happen. When the fear materializes, when the invasion occurs, when interest rates skyrocket, you need to be of clear mind. You need to go to your Excel spreadsheet and say, where am I looking to buy? And then you need to have your alarm set to say, now is the time to buy. And don't be second guessing yourself. Okay, I think this is where I want to go. I don't want you coming and looking at me to tell you what to buy. What I want to do is three things. One, help you make good investment decisions, and this is how you'll do it. And number two, keep more of what you make, understand your tax code. And third, build family wealth. That can be done by being patient, recognizing the change that our world is going through. And right now, our world is going through more change than it has seen in the past 100 years. And it's going to be in healthcare, it's going to be in artificial intelligence, and it's going to be in the metaverse. And if you can position yourself with a clear mind and not react to fear, you can make your heirs very wealthy. All right, that's my Sunday preach, rant, sermon. I'll talk to you again on Monday.